Hi guys, I hope you all had a great break and looked at the Overcomer link and enjoyed it and had some great discussions as well. Now, I'm going to have a bit of an activity for you guys, but you can do this at home. So, the first activity I'm going to teach you guys, one of the two, is letting go and keeping. Now, as you can see here, there are two pieces of paper that I already prepared. So, you can do this in your own time, but this is a craft and activity I would you guys like to do. So, the first thing I want you to do to think about and write down is what are you going to let go in your life? Whether it's an addiction, someone in your life, a bad habit, could be anything. So, I'm going to write down something. Please note, this is your own answer. Don't let anyone see this. So, when you have the answer, I want you to fold it up and put it somewhere, possibly in a bin. I'm actually put this away somewhere that I don't want to see. And this is a way for you to actually release and no longer look at. But I'm going to put some bit later on. So this is a way of you letting go, not looking back, and just strictly release it. I'm not going to sing the song Let It Go from Frozen because it's too addictive. These kids back in the day sang that song too much. It is what it is back then. It won't be anymore what it is now. But now, I want you guys to think of something that you're going to keep and hold on to. Something that's assuring for you to pull out anytime, and I want you to keep it in your wallet, whether it's a good day or a bad day. So, I'll tell you what my answer is going to be. So, you guys have a look. This answer is my answer is hope. So I'm going to hold on to this with a smiley face. I'm going to fold it out, put it in my pocket, remind myself every day, if it's a bad day or a good day, that I'm holding on to hope in my own season. So make sure you have something to hold on to in your life. Something that's assuring for you to see in every day in your season. Now, as you know, things do happen in your season and things get tiring and dreary, and sometimes it can be very exhausting. The second activity I'm going to show you the demonstration is the coach worries. Now, it's really hot today in Melbourne. I know it's 33 degrees. It's really, really sticky and hot, but I'm going to do this demonstration as fast as I can. I'm going to cook slowly as well. As you can see here, this jacket's very warm, but this is probably a good appropriate jacket for winter, not summer. Now, this is the coat of worries. So, you guys may wonder, what do I mean by the coat of worries? The first question I ask you guys, what is your coat of worries? What are you mostly concerned about? What keeps you dragging you down? The first thing I want to say to you guys is, what is keeping you down personally? What is something that's holding you back? Because if you keep turning into a hunchback in old granny, okay? Because I'm going to do a physical demonstration. I'm not going to have my back because I've already had sore backs in the past, alright? So if you're going to go like this, I'm not going to break my back literally then, but you go like this, walking around with a whole big grumpy pot. Do you know you're actually killing the mood and killing the atmosphere around you? You actually bring yourself down, but did you know you're actually going to lose yourself? But it's not just that, you're going to lose people around you. That is something that I actually had to learn the hard way a while back. And also, when you lose your way, things will happen to you that are not pretty. And that's when you become the coach worries. You keep doing that 24/7. That is something that you do not want to be. If you release that, like this, toss it to the side, which is good because I didn't toss it to the floor. It's dirty anyway. And you remove that bug of negativity, you feel free. You feel relieved. You have no more baggage. You have no more negativity. You have no more burdens. You have no more stress. You have no more things to carry. The only time I would suggest you guys be the coat of worries is only share with your inner circle of friends and family. The people you trust the most. The people you have that conversation with. I'm lucky enough that the person is actually recording this video I can trust. So I'm very blessed to have somebody in my life like that. I know for a fact that things in my life has been difficult, but I choose for my baggage to be strictly limited to the people around me. When you address it and trust it with the right people, never be ashamed to admit what you're going through. Oppose and recognize it. So that, I want you guys to say with me together, do not be the coat of worries. I'll say it one more time. Do not be the coat of worries. That's my number one rule. Now, this is what I'm going to show you guys, the next demonstration. You see here, this is the type of coat that you guys might want to wear that's nice and neat. This is what I call the light coat of happiness and fun. So I hope I'm not embarrassing myself in this public space. This is my home, but hopefully no one's watching. So I'm going to do a bit of dance here. This is terrible dancing anyway. So this is a happiness dance and this is a happy coat, okay? So the coat of happiness is where your world is more peaceful, more positive, more lovely, more high fives, more smiles all around. When this happens to you, I want you guys to take more interest in people. Take that interest in people, make a difference, spread hope, wisdom, love. And that way, in your season, people around you will want to be your friend. You become more positive, chatty, spread that message across all areas. That way, your feelings are more validated, people will listen to you, as well as making sure you are also heard. Now during COVID, I started a mini project which is still thriving till this day called the Happiness Kit. Now I actually don't have it with me right now because I've been very busy with this project, but it's actually been a wonderful success to it now. I've been lucky enough that since COVID it is still very much popular, and I'm glad that it's still happening to this day, which is a small bag. It's like a mini gift bag, but it's full of encouragement cards that are handmade from me, small chocolate, small lolly, a card, as well as that plan and what stuff you get to bless people's lives. I also have a private Facebook page for it, so feel free to have a look if you're interested, as well as spreading inspiring quotes on my own Facebook page. Now, I have been known from some of my friends who are older and younger than me that spread messages of hope and being helpful to them. And this is the advice I sometimes get from them. How can someone like me become so creative with such a complicated life? My answer is, within my own self, with my own ways, this is one of the ways I voice my feelings. And I was truly feeling that way, and I started forming these methods from all the varieties of teachings I got. And when I put that into my own version, I'm starting to let people to see who I really am and letting that hope come up alive and well. And letting their sad faces put on a happy face now. Now the Bible tells us God fulfills all his promises in good timing. And we should trust it, declaring the Lord's goodness at all times. And no matter where we are, we know that he is here right now with us today. One of the biggest things that has shifted me is my world of work, especially in tennis. Imagine someone like me with 5 disabilities, can someone be so invested and involved in this world as tennis? Now, how it all started was in 2019, I was coming out of finishing one of my works with one of my old support workers, and I was sitting on my couch in my old house, my family's home, clearly, and I was thinking, what am I supposed to do with my life? And one of my ex-best friends, who shall remain nameless in this video, rang me up and saw, had a calling from God, and just threw the idea to me. So I took it. Now, I had no job interview whatsoever, because she knew I worked with children since I was 11. I took the opportunity and I started on a 40-degree heat day. So I went in there, happily, gladly to give it a go, and I started just for 1 week. And the team at Winger Tennis told me, and after I thanked them for having me, said to me that they're really impressed with how much I work with children and asked me to come back permanently as a volunteer tennis coach. And I was just in wild amazement, so honored to be there. And I said, why not? I'm happy to take the position after they offered to me. Early this year, I had a thrill of the opportunity to work at the Australian Open this year. And that was a thrill of a lifetime for me. One of my biggest hopes and dreams, hopefully at the end of my life, is to become a tennis coach for people with disabilities. Now, one of the most toughest, cruelest times of my life last year, sorry, not this year, well, it'll be this week technically. It'll be 1 year since I had my bunion surgery. And that was one of the most difficult seasons in my life, that I had to not walk up to 12 weeks, but basically couldn't move for 6 months. I had to be in a wheelchair for quite a long time. Now, can you imagine someone doing a lot of muscle power, okay? And I had 3 screws in each feet, which I'm still partly robotic till this very day, till the day I die. Now, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I've done this before. But a massive shout out to the people that helped me. So I won't say this on video, but a special shout out to Corinne, Alina, and Kit, and Jenny. Thank you guys so much for your help, as well as the people around me that supported me as well. I was in a lot of pain, and I really hated it big time. And I had to take a lot of pills for the first 12 weeks, and extending as well. But I got the job done. The highlights from it was homemade meals I had, and a lot of visits from my friends and support workers, plus visits from those that love me. Now, throughout my recovery, I was thinking, what do I need most out of my life? Then I remembered a wise friend told me this. Amanda, you want to be loved, understood, accepted by the right group of friends. The right group of friends. You don't need a spouse. Then it hit me. This is why the song after this link video that will be sent through, called Love Wins by Carrie Underwood, best represents me, because we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. I would like all of you to watch and absorb what this means to you. What do you take away most from this video? What does love mean to you? I'll be back shortly after this video. I'm gonna stop this video for a few minutes again. And I'm gonna do the last few minutes about friendship, how I stay content, about my mini life journey and where it is now from City Life Church, and in prayer. Thank you.